Alright, everybody, welcome. Coleslaw Cup, Season 8, round number 6 of the season at Imola. We are just early in the qualifying, of course, so just waiting for the people to start. I think Nikki is going to be the first one. He's going to try and put a time together. Hello, Taylor McKenzie. Watching the stream as well as racing tonight. He tackles the first chicane, but he goes off, cuts the second part of it, and invalidates immediately. So let's switch the 8 up. Try behind. Not the greatest second chicane, but keeps it within the white line, so he is purple. It's a 24 something. As Palmer retires in the pit lane, he's gonna do lost the first challenge perhaps. And now he leaves, so it wasn't lost the first challenge, it's just issues with the game, unfortunately. For him. So 8 up goes to Aqua Minerale pretty nicely. 50.8 on the second split. Tackles the chicane pretty good as well, I think. Now up to the final 2 corners. For a strong end to his lap. Just gotta keep it clean, as he does. Opens up the DRS. Or he opens up the ERS, and he now opens up the DRS, and he goes for 1:16 flat. So that is the benchmark for the rest of the grid to try and get under. See what Gunner can do. Gunner goes 1 second and 2/10 slower, unfortunately for him. And the crash lap front line is invalidated. So it's a bit slow on track today. Edwin has started his lap, so let's see what he can do. Pretty quick guy, of course. In the Ferrari today, as he spins out completely on the exit of the second part of the chicane. So unfortunately, Edwin's spinning on his first attempt. He goes front line. So he's trying to go again after invalidating on his first run. Keeps it clean through the first sector. 24.3, it's purple. Now then, front line coming up to the sector 2 split. Gonna be a 50 flat, that is quicker than 8 up was. So he cuts the chicane pretty nicely as well. Bit of a tank slapper down the exit, but seems to be all fine. To the final corner. It's gonna have Edwin right in front of him, but it's not gonna be a distraction, I think. Far enough ahead. So he runs wide and invalidates. Oh, he throws it away in the final corner. That is very, very unfortunate there for front line. That has ruined his lap. Let's switch to Brett then. Who is on our lap. There's 8 up and Gunnar, the only 2 yet to be able to finish a lap. That is interesting to say the least. Brett Rashad goes to 50.2. Goes goes through the chicane, takes it very careful. I know you can cut them both, but Red did not do that at all. So, will that harm him in the final time? As he goes to the final corner. He burns the last bit of ERS he has left. He comes to the line and it is a 1:15.6, so 4/10 quicker than 8 up. Quite a considerable improvement on that time of 8 up. Yeah. Who's the next one? It's Nikki, but Nikki invalidated again, so it's Days. Also invalidated. So then it's gonna be Frenchie, who is purple. People are struggling with the track limits today. First, I think 6 minutes, 16 minutes is this qualifying, so 6 minutes on the track, and no one, only 3 people have been able to set a lap. And the gaps are pretty big in those 3 times only, so lots of time to be found on this track. Frenchie takes the chicane nicely. He's already out of battery though, so he has used too much somewhere else in the lap. As he doesn't have enough left to really finish this lap with power, but gonna finish it anyway. Up to the line he goes. It's gonna be a 16, but it's gonna be a 16.7. P3 there for Frenchie for now. As Sui is on the lap, he comes to the final corner. He has managed to keep it within the white lines, and he will reap the benefits from that. He will go P1 15.4, 2/10 clear of Brett fast. So good luck there from Sui. Then it's gonna be Nicky, I think. As the Haas of Gunnar is gonna start his lap. We will switch back to him if he perhaps comes a bit later into the lap. For now, it's gonna be Nicky who wants to have a time on the board. Right on the line there. Now within track limits on the final corner, he kicks the ball out of the way, and he goes P3 with a 15.777. We got Days invalidated again. I think so he's on an lap then, I think. Perhaps that is 8 up on a lap here. So let's see what he can do. He is 6/10 up, so he's challenging for pole position here. He slides out through the chicane immensely there. That was a big slide from 8 up. He probably lost some time, but let's see how much. It's gonna be a 15.5, so he did lose a little bit, but not that much. But yeah, enough to not get provisional pole. As Sharia goes P3, only a 10th of provisional pole. As we meet front line in the gravel. Not the place to be. That is not quicker. Taylor McKenzie is invalidated, unfortunately, for him. We got Edwin starting a lap, who still needs the time on the board. Almost running wide there on the final corner, but he gives it legal and he goes provisional pole. It's a Ferrari 1-2 and Edwin puts on a 1:15.444. So good luck there. Got Taylor McKenzie starting his lap. One of the few drivers on the lap right now. 6.5 minutes left in the session. As Taylor McKenzie invalidates again, unfortunately. As Nikki is, I think, starting a lap. As Brett has spun, as we can see here. Sharia gets kicked out of the lobby again, so definitely some connection issues here with the game, unfortunately. As Nikki has a big snap there and ruins his attempt there. So he's gonna have to get in, I would assume, for his last set of tires. This lap is invalidated and let's let him done. Palmer gets back in before the race starts, so that's good. But he will be retired from from the qualifying session, unfortunately. You see Days then, he comes through the final part of the lap. And he finally keep it within the white lines and get a good time on the board. Almost everyone in the pit lane. 3 cars out on track at the moment. Preparing for the last runs. Here comes Days to the final corner, up to the line. He's gonna run out of deployment before the line. It's not gonna matter. It's 14.599 and it's gonna be 8 tenths clear of the rest of the field. So insane. Gonna be fun for P2, I would assume, though. Frenchy here on this lap. I don't think this is a lap anymore. So let's go to front line then. He's probably gonna be one of the first to start his final run here. Takes that very nicely. 50 flat he is on at the moment. And a nice chicane there. And let's see. Can he get close to the top spots here? Bit slow in there, but getting enough speed through the final one. To the line, and it's gonna be P2. Good lap there from front line at 15.3 miles off Days, but very nice to get the P2 there. Good Frenchie used the 10th up on his time. We got a gunner spinning. Other spinners today. Frenchie 2.5 tenths up. Okay, needs to get a lot more to gain position here. If you can find some here in the final sector. Up the line he goes. 16.3. He does improve by 4 tenths, but it's not enough for a position. He stays P9. See 8 up then, in P5 at the moment. He needs 9 tenths to get pole, and he absolutely fluffs turn 1. Not a great turn 1 there. That is not a great start of your lap. 2.5 minutes left here in qualifying. Adolf still up on his time somehow. Burned quite some battery here in the first sector. There's quite a little lap to go. Nice chicane, I think. Looked nice at least. They're all determined to take that turn in third gear. Very interesting. Feels like they're all a bit too quick for Turkey there, but Edwin goes P4. Does improve one position. Edwin is not on a fast lap at the moment. Has 8 up. It's a nice detour. Thank you for winning the gravel throw there. See there, 1 minute left. Quite some cars invalidating. Quite a lot of cars going really slowly. It's gonna be Gunnar, I think, is the only one on the lap at the moment. He's 3.5 tenths up at sector 2. Already out of battery, so hasn't used it efficiently at all. It's also running in medium for some reason. As he's going into pit, that's why. I was yapping without knowing. We have 38 seconds left here. Zainab is gonna speed into the pit, I would assume. We got Edwin starting his lap. Dace decides to stay in. Brett decides to stay in. So, and Adap is done. So we have Edwin and Sui. Both Ferraris going to try and get more positions. Sharia also deciding to stay in. And we got Taylor McKenzie who's out on the lap. He's going to start his lap right now. So he will be the last one, probably. I don't think Frontline's making it. So let's stay with Edwin now. Let's stay with Sui actually. He's further up the road. He's 4.5 tenths up. Takes the chicane decently enough. Bit of a poor exit though. Flag has dropped. Frontline did in fact not make it. Not even close. As here comes Sui. Through the final corner. Opens up the DRS now. To the line. 14.9. It's P2. 3.5 tenths off Dace. So pretty good showing. Considering who we're dealing with there. As Edwin runs wide, and that is his lap over. We switched to Taylor McKenzie. He was the last one on the lap. He has a 50 flat split in sector 2. That is decent enough to get in the mix with the other guys. So let's see. He does take it in fourth, and that looked a lot quicker than I've seen anyone else do it here. So he goes to the line. I didn't catch it. I think it was P3. Yes, it is. So P3 for Taylor McKenzie. Good lap there. Under pressure without a time yet on the board, of course. So that is our grid for the race. Dace streaking away with it a little bit. Sui and then Taylor McKenzie. And then we got Brett Drives Fast who completes the second row. Frontline 8 up. Edwin, Cherie and Nikki and Frenchie in the top 10. And Gunnar just outside of it. And Palmer was last without setting a time. Alright. red lights. I got caught off guard a little bit here. Started pretty quickly. It seems like Days has the better start from the two on the front line. The front row, I should say. Anyone gonna challenge into turn 1? Seems to be behaving. I'm yapping because that is what I'm paid to do, Mr. VTech. Everyone seems to be going through Sector 1 clean. That's good to see. We have Nikki getting past Gunner there for P8. Close gaps, but no one really able to make a move just yet. So we are sticking with Days though, so we are gonna have the train intact. I should say the top 4 are really streaking away here. Sure, you're putting quite some pressure here on Brett. Does he want to go for it? Let's have a look at the tire situation. We got 2 hard runners, Adap and Edwin. The rest is all on mediums. So sure you're winning 2 from the start, and Gunner as well. But no moves yet. So far just slowly breaking away. Nicky all over Adap. I don't think he's gonna force the move here, but he has to get past on those mediums. Don't want to get held by the hearts this early in the race. Taylor completely cuts the chicane there, already a 3 on lap 2. That is quite remarkable. As we have Edin getting past Gunnar for P8. Now let's see then. Taylor does keep the arrest, so the train stays intact, but I wouldn't say Sui is gonna go for the move here. He's gonna stay behind. Just follow Days around for the foreseeable future, I think. Front line struggling to stay in the DRS. Sharia not getting past Brett Dashfast just yet. Let's stay behind for another lap. There's Ada also getting dropped. And Nikki, something with Nikki. Nikki is all the way down here. Seems that to me that he had a little moment. Does seem to have his wings still, so not too big of an issue. Yeah, it is a bit of a trademark move from Nicky. Yeah. He does like the self-sabotage. And now he's all the way back here, probably complaining about how bad the game is. Shria goes for a move past Brett for P5. Can he now chase down perhaps Frontline and Taylor, who are both struggling to stay with the train? With the train, I should say, stay with Days, because Days is very quick here. But Sui stay with him pretty nicely. Good job, Shria, indeed. Very nice move there for P5. Taylor, he has been dropped now, so the Williams should work together and try to get back in, or at least not get caught by Sharia. And we'll see if Sui is gonna try and make a move at some point, but for now, I think he's just gonna sit back enjoy getting pulled along. Edwin getting past 8 up there, just after the chicane. 8 up is not having a great time. Almost losing it there. Palmer picks up another tree. Not great either. As Brett gets past Sheree again. And they lost quite a bit of time, so perhaps they've been battling of some sort. Fortunately, I missed that. Palmer gets past Gunner for P9, so lots of battles, I have to say, all across the track. But it's 8 up now, picks up a 3. Probably an early mark of the head being gone on those shoulders. As the other Williams now picks up a 3. So, Edwin picks up a 3. I don't know. I mean, it seems to be pretty difficult here to stay on the track. Pretty big track, to be fair, but maybe it's hard. I'm only watching, of course. We have yellows. It's gonna be 8 up. Yeah, the head is now gone. I mean, you saw it coming, and now it has arrived. Yeah, not great. Not great. Not great at all. Sui though, still not gonna make a move. But he's gonna make a little bit of a mistake there. As the Williams have swapped around, as Frontline almost completely spears it into the wall. Good save though. And Brett is catching a little bit. So they are catching now. Closing back into this train. Perhaps making it a battle for the podium. Which it already is, because Frontline and Taylor got penalties, of course. So this is a battle for the podium. Shuridas has to stay with him, as he has done from the beginning of this laps, and probably is planning to keep doing. Through the chicane. Oh, big moment there. Oh, it's gonna be a little bit close. He's gonna have it though. Oh, no worries there. Sui has been dropped. That's not great for the race. That's quite awful actually. That's gonna be it, and Dave's gonna drive away now. Taylor is gonna go for the move past his teammate. As they swap around again for Nicky trying to fight back here into P10, back in the top 10. Ooh, and that was too much of a cut there. Sharia gets a 3 as well. So only 5 drivers now left. No, 6 drivers left without a penalty. That is half of the field. That is quite insane on lap 8. Seems like we're dealing with a couple of bozos here. As Nicky takes P9 into the penultimate corner, as Palmer gets a 10 for speeding, he's gonna probably DNF. And there he goes, first DNF of the race, it's gonna be Palmer. He was saying he was on the default setup, so that's not a good time. Nicky staying there. Taylor making a mistake. Seems like Taylor has made a mistake there into the second chicane, perhaps. Perhaps a bit of contact, perhaps just a skill issue on his own. We will not know. as he of course tells us himself, but that creates a gap of 1.1 only from front line to Brett. Sharia has dropped from that train as well, so he can maybe work with Taylor to get back in. As Edwin gets another 3. What the hell is going on, man? This is insane. Already, so many penalties. Edwin 6, usually Edwin doesn't get that many penalties, so it's quite interesting. Brett in the DRS of front line now. Well and truly has arrived. No pressure from behind, so he can do whatever he wants. He obviously doesn't have a penalty yet, because he does know where the track is. Can stay there, because that's really the only battle we have at the moment. Gunnar and Frenchie also pretty close for P9, but for now Frenchie's gonna stay behind into Sector 2. And Brett going almost into Sector 3. He's gonna try and go for a move perhaps on the start-finish straight next time around. Because he is really close. Sui gets a 3. Another one. More than half now has a 3 penalty. That is that's fascinating. It's fascinating for sure. Here goes Brett, I would assume. He's gonna absolutely fly past, especially the front line is gonna have a little bit of a snap there on exit. Gonna be light work here for Brett. He's gonna fly past. Into P3. And already within 3 seconds of Sui, so he is in a net P2 at the moment. Brett drives fast, so good for him. Taylor McKenzie gonna stay behind Edwin. As Edwin is in between them. I'm not sure what happened there. Not sure, but I think Edwin just passed Taylor McKenzie. I think that's what happened. Top 7 is the only ones who haven't really made a big mistake yet. I think, because Nicky obviously was off and Nate is also doing something. His front line, is he gonna get dropped here? He's gonna hold on barely. I think Brett wanted to drop him there. At least he didn't really try. Brett is on a mission. Gained a second almost in this last lap with Sui. To be ahead we go for a move here. He's burning. He's burning everything. He's gonna easily fly past. I'm sure you guys gonna let him have the position. Just stay behind for now. As Gunnar flies, I wanna say flies like Frenchie, but Frenchie pits, speeds, and goes on to the hards. As Days also has a penalty now. Seems like Brett now also get a penalty. What is this, man? Straight up bummery. Straight up bummery. We might have to give most of the week to the whole lobby, guys. If everyone gets penalties, this is quite something. So here goes front line, still on the DRS of Brett. That has been pushing. He's out of the battery. Kinda needs front line to pass him and catch Sui, but doesn't seem like front line has any interest in doing that. Should we also stay behind Edwin for another lap? Reached a bit of a stalemate in this race. Lots of just waiting. Edwin, of course, on the hards. This is the highest hard runner at the moment. The other one was Ada, but Ada has not been on a good strategy at all. Or at least not on a good race. Front line. 6 tenths behind Brett. Brett is closing again on Sui. Only 1.3 this time around. Edwin picks up at only 3. That's already 9 for Edwin, I think. My bad. I think Sharia might have a chance here if he wants to. No, he's going into the pits. So an undercut here for Sharia. The line is gone and he speeds into the pit. Oh yeah, that was unfortunate. But still, pretty stupid. As Brad makes a bit of a mess there of the second chicane. Shriya's gonna go for harsh, I would assume. Yeah, wow indeed. I mean the brake board was gone, but still you cannot. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks for him. Front line, very close out to Brad, and Brad pretty close to Sui. So hopefully Brad can catch Sui and we can have some more fun on track. Otherwise, I might fall asleep on lap 20. He goes front line. I would assume he's gonna go for the move here. He is. I believe you if you say so. As there goes front line. Sri obviously is gonna have the benefit of the undercut, but unfortunately he's speed, so not that big of a benefit. Unless the other speed as well. Edwin making a mess there. Off turn 2. Got a little bit of that. The front line now 1/10 away from Sui. They're gonna catch him. As Gunnar goes into the pits, he doesn't speed, because he knows the rules. So let's have a look at the penalty situation again. So yeah, 8 up, driving in the pit lane. He has seen enough. He's quitting. He's giving up. He's a quitter. We heard it here first, folks. Frenchie back ahead of Gunnar. Jover indeed. Always a sad day when AW is having a bad day. So here we go, leaders both in. Everyone in of the top 4, and they all know the rules and don't speed. So that's gonna cost Sharia dearly then. We'll see where he is on the undercut to make it even more painful. Because it would be something if he is quite ahead, that would be unfortunate for him. Here we go though. Only 15 laps on the mediums, that is not right, there they are. He's gonna be behind them, gonna be ahead of Brett. So the undercut indeed was very good there. Yeah, but unfortunately the penalty completely backfire on Shreya there. As Mickey is still in the pits for some reason. That took a really long time. I mean, maybe it was pretty far back. Quite big gaps now though. Let's see the tires. They're all going hard, so it was assumed, but top 2 still to pit, and Sharia has 2 lap older tires than the rest of the leaders. So Taylor McKenzie stretching the mediums a lap longer. He's going in now though. He goes in quite hot, but he does not speed either, so Seems to be a skill issue there on the pit entry, unfortunately for sure. Edwin is gonna stretch these hards as long as he can. Maybe waiting for a safety car, or otherwise just bolting on a fresh set at the end. Nicky finally does get a penalty indeed, yes, and it seals the fate of the lobby. Everyone gets a penalty, so everyone is a bozo. And I don't want to hear anything else. We got Frontline going for a move on Sharia. Oh! Well, he's not really going for a move on Sharia. Sharia is going for an adventure. For an excursion. He leaves. Okay, so there's some issues there, unfortunately for Sharia. Yeah, that's just unfortunate then. Not great. Not great. Yeah, another blue screen for Sharia. Sharia's computer is not working with him today. That sucks. For him. Yeah. Well, we got Brett then. Back in the DRS front line. Hopefully this battle can give us some life again. Because this is the only battle going on. Hopefully it's gonna be fun. We have a yellow, that's Edwin off the track in sector 1. So there goes his overcut. Absolutely choking away a small chance of anything there. There's also Brett almost over into the gravel. Guys are struggling with this track, it seems. Is this a difficult track then, maybe? We seem to have nice blue skies at the moment, so it's gonna stay dry here, I think. Really closing into the chicane there. Edwin! Another 3. Stace is gonna go for the move on him. I think. He's not, he's just gonna stay behind. Fair enough. Brett though, gonna go for the move on the front line. Perhaps he again has the pace to catch through, because Frontline really dropped the ball there on the hards. They were pretty close, but Frontline just did not have the pace on the hard tire for now. Perhaps it's easier to follow here. Frontline does seem to stick pretty nicely to the Brett. Days all over Edwin. Is he gonna force it somewhere before DRS? Edwin makes a mistake. Days has to get out of it. Lose time. Is he backing up in? Is he backing up into Sui? I don't think that is the strat here. But maybe coincidentally that is what happened. Edwin is going into the pit, so no, he wasn't doing that at all. Edwin speeds too. So we do have another one who speeds. Line catching them out, front line with another 3. The penalties are really stacking up here. It's a bit silly. It's a bit silly. Look at this. Edwin already is gonna serve at 10 seconds here, I think. Is he not? No, he has 12 seconds of normal penalties and at 10. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. This is not good. Alright. We got Nicky coming out ahead of Edwin. That's the time Edwin has lost by doing this weird strategy and spinning. Brett. We go back to Brett. The only piece of entertainment today. Brett and Frontline juking it out for what There's the last podium place. Taylor gets another pen. How many penalties do these guys have, Paul? It's not really a battle at all, is it? It's not. Sharia rejoins, luckily. He's gonna try again. But he also has 13 seconds, so yeah, I mean, I don't know. He can battle Nikki here, it seems, because they are gonna be together. So that's gonna be fun for us. Perhaps watching. Hopefully they're gonna battle. That will be fun. Here goes Brett though, front line. Chooses the outside line, that could be tricky. Side by side into the chicane, and front line gonna keep that position. Nice defending there from front line. Brett has to back out and try again. So it seems Shriya's back in the lobby, so here we are. Nikki is gonna not send it, but Shriya does go defensive. Nikki sets it up. This is beautiful. Is he gonna go for it here? He should go for it. Oh. Sells the dummy again. Better line again. He's gonna sit back for this one though. Edwin right behind as well on the fresh mediums. He's gonna be pretty quick. But Nikki all over Sharia here. That was close to a warning, I would say. Maybe even a warning. Nikki follows nicely to Aqua Minerale. So we're probably gonna have Brett take P3 again on track. Edwin now right behind Nikki, so Edwin is gonna urge Nikki to go through with this move now. Let's think. That just forces Nikki to go. And Edwin is gonna follow him, I think. Here we go. Is it gonna be 3 wide? No, Nikki is gonna clear just in time. Because we have a Williams having trouble. That is Taylor McKenzie goofing around in the gravel trap, I think. As he loses a bit of time to this train. Was it not? I don't know. Frontline gaining a little bit though on Sui again. But let's stay with this, by the way. Edwin in the middle of a weird shit sandwich. Can he do anything about it though? He should be, he's probably just gonna pass him here and drive away, but maybe they can battle it out. It'll be fun for us watching. Who agrees? I agree, so it's all about the agreements you need. 22 seconds penalty, yes, true, he needs to, yeah, true, yeah. He needs to hurry up. Daze gets another. It's gonna matter, but there goes Edwin. Is Sharia gonna go as well? Seems like he's gonna try it. He's gonna show himself, but Nikki is not gonna fall for it. Takes the chicane very nicely. Actually gonna get a run on Edwin here. Not really gonna go for the move though. But he is putting real pressure on Edwin, who should be quicker. Sharia all over Nikki again, so this is developing into a fun little scrap here. And there goes front line, gets another penalty. Making that battle even less exciting than it already was. Frontline should be looking backwards, I must think. The amount of penalties he's getting, yes. What the hell, man. 15 seconds, are you mad? Nikki gets a 6. Also not great. These are some bums, man. Some bums. Nikki though keeps it very close to Edwin as front line goes past Brett. And Nikki's gonna overtake Edwin here. Edwin is not gonna get away. Bit interesting to see for sure. I didn't expect that. Sure, he also closes in nicely again with the help of the DRS. Taylor Mackenzie picks up another 3. He on 5 now. No, he's on. Yeah, he's on 12 actually. Sorry. Frontline on 15. And now Edwin on 25. Jover, man. It's really Jover. Gap to Sui and Frontline has been growing quite a bit again, so that's not gonna happen. Brett re-overtakes Frontline though. They just swap. Trying to catch Sui. Maybe they can still do it. But Sui only has 3 seconds, so I guess Sui is better than the rest. As Edwin takes P6 on track again. Still waiting for a big exciting battle here between Shuri and Nikki. Just saying, this is not what we signed up for. It's the excitement. Not a great chicane of a chicane. Not great, but close enough though. Perhaps to go for a double move here if he wants to. Edwin is gonna go defensive early. Shuri is gonna get him too. Gonna go on the inside here. Oh, a little bit of contact made, unfortunately. Bit of front wheel to rear wheel action there, I think. Maybe even a little bit of side, but unfortunate. That really, well, that puts Edwin out of that battle. And Edwin should be looking behind now with all those penalties he has. Hopefully Shuri can get back in the DRS, otherwise Nikki should just slow up a little bit and let him get back in. So we can have this battle. So, I would like to see this battle. This is the only battle we're gonna have, probably. Apart from Frontline lining up a move. Yeah, I couldn't really see it. It was a bad angle. I switched away, unfortunately. But yeah, it looked like a bit of unnecessary contact in turn 2, I'd say. But it's very tight there for sure. Yeah, let the stewards decide. And luckily, that is me, so I can say whatever I want. As Nikki is not waiting up for Sharia here, which is I don't like it. I'm not liking it. Brett though, can he bring us some excitement? Sharia with another penalty. That's 16 now. Closing in though. Not a great chicane again for Sharia. So he's not gonna get the DRS, but Brett is. Brett's gonna pass easily into turn 1. It's a bit of a, yeah, I don't know. It's all places are really already given because everyone got penalties. So Nikki can perhaps even still get Taylor Mackenzie if he keeps it. If he's not losing 3 more tenths in the last, what is it, 5 laps I think. Easy win. Well, it's, yeah. I mean he's pretty good at the game, some might say. Late safety car would be fun, but with the penalty it would be so. I expect that Gunnar will end up in top 5 probably, because he just doesn't have that many. Some people can serve their 10s as well, so people are gonna lose penalties. It could be interesting. Sharia's completely off the track there, that's another warning. On his way to 19 seconds of penalties. Needs a good chicane here to get into the DRS. Can he get it? Again, the exit lets him down there a little bit. He did burn quite a bit of battery to get it there, but I don't think he did. Yes, front line takes the pass again. Boring DRS pass, of course, but it did happen, so there it was. Yeah, I don't think the late safety car is gonna save us here. I think this is it. We're gonna have to deal with it. Dace is easily gonna win. If I was in Gunner's position, I would probably let off the gas and just let me do 1 lap less, you know, but you can still get P9 actually, I think. She is within 10 seconds of Frenchie. Sui with a little bit of a mistake, and Frontline getting close. Could be a fun battle maybe on the track evolving, but Sui gets another 3. He's up to 6. Another 3, and it could be interesting between him and Brett. But that would mean Edwin has the, or sorry, Frontline needs to catch Sui first, as Frontline always dies. As here goes Brett. Once again taking the move. But now with a bit of urgency, because he can catch Sui here maybe on his lap. That would be great for their race. They're not gonna get him on the position, but it would be fun to get him on the track. Yes, better than not getting him. Bad corner there though. From Brett. With a yellow. I think Sharia having a little bit of an issue there. Yes, Sui seems to push it back together at the important part of the track where the DRS is being decided. 4 tenths clear. Probably gonna have front line behind him again next lap. Front line can game anymore. I think it was 1.6 next time, last time around. Stadium against, he gets another 3. That's 15 now. And a gap of 9 needed to Nicky. So Nicky is gonna get the position. And here comes front line. Oh. Bit close there. But all good, I think. In the end, all fine. They did lose a little bit of time to Sui, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, Nicky, after spinning first, or spinning, I don't know if he spun, but he goofed for sure. And then recovered, and only 6 seconds, which is okay comparing with the others. So maybe driver of the day, perhaps, yeah, or Dace, because Dace has just been insanely dominant. Nicky made it himself unnecessarily hard, and then just recovered. I don't know if you're the driver of the day then. Anyway, here goes Brett, all over front line again. As Dace has the penultimate lap, so we have 1 more lap after this one. As Brett takes P3 again. which would mean Frontline is gonna take it on the next lap and Frontline is gonna finish ahead. I don't know. Not gonna be on the podium, but Frontline is gonna re-challenge here. He's gonna have some fun on the last couple laps. But defends it though. Frontline sells the dummy, but Brett is not biting on that. He stays on the racing line. Keeps P3 for now. So we get one more lap from these guys. These guys have been our entertainment today. Frontline picks up another 3. That's 18 now. His gap to Nicky is now 12, I think. I don't think Nicky's gonna make that, but man, they are being bad at racing, huh? Frontline closing in one more time. As Days has started the final lap, and Frontline is gonna get his final shot at Brett. Brett is completely out of battery already. Frontline has quite a bit. Look at this. Oof. That's some insane closing speed. Easy pass in the end for Frontline still. Even though he was miles back. Well, that's probably gonna be it then. As of the battle, so let's switch to I think that was it. Right guys? Or... Brett has saved ERS on that like on the last straight, I think. He has quite a bit. But let's switch to Days. He's gonna cross the line. Keep an eye on the gap to Brett, but Taylor Mackenzie gets another 3. It's unbelievable stuff. Here goes Days though. He wins Imola by quite a margin. Let's switch back to Brett Dash Fast though. Who's gonna try? I don't know what that was. That was weird. That was a very weird try. It's gonna be Sui in P2. On track and also on the podium of course as Brett. Frontline takes P3 on track but he drops down to P4. Taylor Mackenzie gonna be the next one. He takes P5 and Nicky is gonna take P5. A good recovery there from Nicky. After goofing. Sharia with the blue screen takes P7 still. Edwin is gonna take P8 and Frenchie is gonna be the last one to finish. As Gunnar has finished behind Days, so he did what I said, which was smart. Saves you another lap, you know. But we're waiting for Frenchie to round out the final corner. As he's gonna finish P9 and gonna be the last one to finish. There he goes. Oh, that was I've been entertained to be fair, but not a great race. As to the penalty and stuff. Nicky, aka Logan Sargent, gets the driver of the day. I mean, I guess after joking, my driver of the day is gonna be Days because he was very dominant, and he deserves to be the driver of the day because of it. Takes the Grand Slam here. I think he led every lap, pole position, and the fastest lap, all for Days. Very, very nice. Sui takes P2. Also, he has been there the whole race. Brett and Frontline take P3 and P4. Nicky takes P5. Taylor Mackenzie P6, 7 Sharia, 8 Edwin, 9 Frenchie, and Gunnar rounds out the top 10. And one lap behind, and then we have Adap and Palmer DNFing as bozos. I think bozo of the week is gonna be the whole lobby because they were very bad today. They were very bad. But yeah, that's been it for me. And until the next time, guys. Ciao.